These are the worst credit cards that you need to stay away from. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy, the biggest. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time we drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. We talk about everything credit here. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, that little like button. That way this video goes out to way more people, okay? In case you didn't know, I am the owner and founder of Limitless Culture. We created the most advanced DIY program in the industry. At $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative items on your credit reports and all your personal information that's not accurate. Imagine that. Our system will create your letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out, certified mail, and you're done. It's just that simple. You don't have to join any Facebook groups, you know, those archaic things. You don't have to read any modules. You don't have to do any master courses. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system will create those custom letters, email them to you, you print them, you mail them out certified mail, and you're done. Link is always going to be in the description for our DIY program, the most advanced in the industry. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the 3 worst credit cards that everyone needs to stay away from. Now listen, whether you're trying to rebuild your credit or you're just getting into the credit game, what tends to happen is people start to go, perusing on the internet and Google or on our favorite friends over at Credit Karma, and it starts to suggest credit cards to you. The worst thing I always see is people go for those credit cards that are suggested on Credit Karma. Me personally, it's pretty crazy when a system is built to just feed you, subprime credit cards. And the way that I know that is, I made a video, it was a short form video of me talking about the credit cards that Credit Karma tells me I don't qualify for. It was the American Express Platinum card, the Business Platinum, the Delta Sky, was it the Delta Sky Reserve? The Delta Reserve from Amex, okay? All of these credit cards that I didn't qualify for, I was holding them in my hand. I have those credit cards. So the fact that these types of systems are built and they're really driving you to these bad credit cards. So I'm going to cover these top 3 really horrible credit cards that you do not want to get on your credit files. Now, this video is not built to be bashing on credit cards, okay, or to be bashing on specific things that people can only get. No, it's meant to educate you and the reasons why you want to stay away from these credit cards and stay away from those apps like Credit Karma that are trying to push these subprime lending credit cards to you, because this is a marketing site. People have a really hard time understanding that Credit Karma is not designed to help you as a consumer. It's to help them make money. They've made millions of dollars from promoting products. It is like, the best way of saying it, it's like the largest affiliate program you'll ever see in your entire life. It's Credit Karma. They're there to sell you credit cards, car insurance, subprime loans. They send you like personal loans, get this personal loan, or check your insurance rates, check your home insurance rates, get yourself, see if you can get approved for a mortgage. All of those products are being pushed to you from Credit Karma, and they're all subprime lending because they have a relationship that's built with all of these lenders. Every time that an application goes through, even if they don't get approved, guess what? They're getting paid from it. So this is why they push these products, because at the end of the day, these products are paying them way more money than to actually push them to better credit cards. Why would they push you to better credit cards if they're not going to get that big, massive affiliate payout when, these other subprime lenders are going to pay them more money? Before I bust into all of these credit cards, okay, there's 3 of them, I want to talk about something else real quick. You need to make sure that if you're banking with a massive credit union, go through your credit union first and do some type of secured credit card with them first. Now, I'm not talking about the little small local credit unions. I'm talking about the big credit unions like Navy Federal, PenFed, NIH Credit Union, Andrews Credit Union, DCU, NASA Credit Union. All these big credit unions have credit builder programs to help you start rebuilding your credit. You're in a better position to get a credit card through them to start rebuilding that is a secured credit card, because if you use the credit card properly, you pay it off in full every month, they're going to unsecure it and give you an unsecured credit card. And that's what you want. You don't want to keep stacking your credit file full of subprime credit cards. Because the subprime credit cards aren't helping you. You will be better off using a massive, larger credit union and rebuilding your credit with them, and then getting to the top 5, big bank credit cards that you're really after. Start with your credit union first. Build a relationship, because you're building a banking relationship, 1, and then 2, you're rebuilding your credit. So they're going to work hand in hand with you, and by the time you get to that promised land, you're going to be in a better position, and you're going to be able to go after those really nice credit cards that you're trying to get after. So first up on the list is going to be First Premier. Oh, hold on. They're actually called Premier now. They changed their name. I wonder why. Okay. Now listen, I'm coming from a place trying to educate you. My first credit card was this horrible First Premier. That's why I'm calling it First Premier. Put it up on the screen, okay? Because that's what it was called previously. So they changed it to Premier. There's nothing Premier about this credit card, okay? I was bamboozled back in the day when I was 26 years old. I had no idea. My first 2 credit cards were a First Premier, okay? And I'll tell you the other one later. That one's number 1 on my list as worst credit cards to get. So the irony involved was last year, I believe, I finally forgot. I just stopped using the card for so long. They sent me a letter, said they closed my account, and they gave me a full refund. I'd had this card for far too long. And I was scared to close it because I know it's going to have an adverse effect on my credit file. It did. It tanked my credit score. I think it was like 30 points. My score slowly started to rebound, but I was like, man, this is so bad. But yeah, they sent me my deposit back after, I can't remember how many years it was. It was a really long time. So they held on to that deposit, never released it, no matter how much I used the card, no matter what I did with it, never released that deposit until the account was closed. I'm going to put up some on the screen right now coming up next so you can see the differences of the Premier Bank Card MasterCard and then the Premier Secured Credit Card. There's 2 of them apparently. So let's put it up on the screen right here. So here's the 2 comparisons, all right? So the Premier Bank Card Secured Credit Card is for credit scores under 500, all right? Again, use your credit union, okay? Bank with credit unions. They're the best way to go. All right. So your credit limit is going to be $200 to $5,000 depending on your security deposit. If you're looking to put $5,000 into a Premier credit card, you need to stop immediately. Do it with the credit union, okay? Not with this credit card. So you're eligible for credit limit increase after 12 months. APR. Now look at the comparison. This is pretty crazy. So if you do the secured card with your own money, you're securing this credit card, you get 19.9% APR. But if you do the unsecured, it's 36% APR, okay? That is beyond predatory. I don't know what else is predatory, okay? The annual fee is $50 to $125 based on your credit worthiness, okay? The monthly fee for either one of these is based on your credit worth. Well, the secured one, there's no monthly fee, apparently. That's what it says. And then the other one that is the unsecured, the MasterCard, is $0 to $10.40 a month, dependent on your credit worthiness. That's a little crazy. All right, so we already talked about their fees, all right? So their monthly fees. Now, here's the kicker. Account opening requirements. Check it out right there. $55 to $95 program fee for the unsecured one. The secured one has a $200 refundable security deposit. Okay, refundable only when you actually cancel the credit card. All right, they're not going to give you that refund anytime soon. Transaction fees, either $8 or 5% of the amount of each cash advance, which either is greater, whatever. So this is what we call predatory lending harvesting fees. This is why you want to stay away from this specific credit card, because it's just not necessary. There are way better products on the market out there that can help you build your credit. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. That way you find out every time I go live or I drop new content, you're gonna hear about it first. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section. Drop some emojis in there so we can get this video going. Don't be afraid to ask a question. That's what we're here for, okay? And if you haven't already, hit that bell notification. That way you find out every time I go live, you're gonna hear about it first. You never know when I'm gonna pop up live. If you're looking to work on your credit, we did in fact create the most advanced DIY program in the industry. For $55.99 a month, our system will create custom Metro 2 attack letters, attacking any negative item on your credit report that is hurting you, and attack any personal information that is not accurate, okay? We're going to create those custom letters. Our system is going to email them to you. You print them out, send them out certified mail, and you're done. You don't have to read any modules or do any master classes or join any archaic Facebook groups. We cut all that nonsense out. Our system is just that simple. We simplified the process. Link is in the description for that. And if you need full service, we do offer full service credit management. We have a Metro to Attack program, and we do offer a full service pre-litigation program that is designed to get you a free legal review by some attorneys. Imagine that. And also we do offer a full service identity theft program for people that have real identity theft issues. Links are always going to be in the description for those, okay? And anyone that joins the DIY program gets exclusive access into my custom app that is available for Android and Apple in those stores, okay? The custom app is designed to create a custom community. We're not censored, none of that nonsense. We can say and do as we please in there, so we can help even more, okay? So it's gonna have some of my biggest videos, and we're gonna keep adding more to that library. Link is going to be in the description. And always remember, last part's the most important. Next up on the list is the Open Sky. There it is in all its glory, okay? This is one of the OGs in the predatory lending game right here, okay? No credit check when you apply. That's what they're stating. $200 minimum security deposit. A low $35 annual fee. Now, you see a lot of creators, influencers pushing this credit card. Listen, it is one of the worst because of all its harvesting fees and absolutely horrendous customer service. We've heard nightmare stories. Check out the BBB on this one and the reviews on this one, okay? It's pretty crazy. It goes really deep. But the thing I found interesting was they made this specific page. This is directly from their website, okay? I took a screenshot of this. It's pretty crazy how they blurred out, 85% average approval rate. Low $200 security deposit, credit limit increases, unlock unsecured in 6 months. If you've ever seen that data point, let us know, because I've never heard of anybody it being unsecured. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. Okay, that's the highlights of this card. I'm not going to cover a lot of it. If you've experienced crazy situations with any of these cards I talk about, drop it in the comment section. Talk to people about your experiences so this doesn't happen to them. We want to educate and make sure that people don't get trapped and have these cards. Because remember, even if you close a credit card, it is going to stay on your credit report for up to 10 years. So in case you haven't noticed, there is a button underneath my video that says donate. That is for Nicole's Wish. Put it up on the screen right here, okay? So now this is pretty awesome what we've been doing with this. I started a fundraiser to help donate to Nicole's Wish that is granting wishes for children with critical illnesses. Now this is pretty awesome, whether it be $1, $5, $2, or some of you big ballers, bust out your wallets. This is your time to flex your money on Make-A-Wish, okay? This is pretty awesome. So what Nicole's Wish does is they take all that money and they donate it into Make-A-Wish, and they help grant wishes. Now, I'll put it up right here so you can see it. We have already granted 5 wishes. We have 7 wishes that are pending and 12 wishes that have been adopted. That's pretty awesome. So anything you can do is going to be pretty awesome. I mean, what more could we ask for? We're going to help make some kids' wishes come true. I'm glad you waited till the end, because here it is. The #1 spot goes to Credit One Platinum card and its distant little brother. Okay, we're going to cover that one right here. So this one holds a near and dear place in my heart because this is the oldest credit card I've ever had. I've had it since I was 26 years old. Worst mistake I ever made. I can't close it. Okay, it's going to destroy my credit score if I close it. And the great thing about it, they won't close it, because guess what? They're going to charge me a monthly fee, because their annual fee is $99 for absolutely nothing and really poor customer service. Okay, it's billed at $8.25 per month. Okay, $75 for the first year, then $99 every year after. For what? Absolutely, positively nothing. Okay, so we've heard horror stories. I've seen them on credit reports where, people try to close this credit card and then they got hit with like that $8 fee after they closed it. They were confirmed that they closed it, but no, they got hit with a chargeback. Sorry, not a chargeback, but a charge off account, okay, for $8.25. I can't even make that up. You know, when I see something like this, it makes me angry that a consumer let this happen, but at the same time, it's like come on, man. Like, y'all are already racking up all these fees and like getting all these people with subprime credit. Why you got to destroy their credit even more, you know? So yeah, big shout out to Credit One out here. They actually are trying to rebrand themselves. How do I know? A little mouse reached out to me, okay? And I have to say, no matter how much money you offer me, I will never, ever partner with this company, okay? Because this is just, you can't try to rebrand a company and you're still doing subprime lending and treating clients like not so great. Let's be honest, okay? So as I was on the magical Credit One website, it came to my attention something I made content about, and that is the Credit One American Express credit card, okay? A lot of people have a lot of confusion about this card. Is this a real American Express credit card? Are you in the American Express family? Unfortunately, the answer is yes and no, okay? So I can't really cover that in a short, so I figured I'd cover it in this video. So I went digging because there's a lot of people out there that are really trying hard to defend this card like they work for Credit One or something. I mean, people are going to battle in the comments section over there. Like, they're arguing with people. They're being very disrespectful. We had to block some people. I'm just like, yo, you can't be talking to people like that in the comments, okay? So I'm going to put it up on the screen right here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So people are going to the top of the hill, and they're ready to die on this hill for the Credit One American Express credit card, okay? Why? I don't know. All right, so as you can see, this is directly from their site. You can see it's branded with American Express. Now, I'm going to put up something I'm going to show you. This is a co-branded credit card. As you can see, this is the Delta Sky Miles, okay, American Express business credit card. All right, this is what I call a co-branded credit card because it is in fact American Express, okay, with Delta combined as a co-brand. Now, the difference in what I'm going to say here is this credit card does not get you exclusive access into the American Express portal. It does not. Now, here's the crazy part. When I went digging, I'm like, yo, this really looks very eerily similar to American Express's travel portal. So, I mean, it's pretty crazy. So I went perusing and looking at this because, again, it looks very similar to the American Express portal. It's branded in American Express colors. I mean, it's got the logos everywhere. At the very bottom of the page, it says American Express. It's like, I was so confused, just so confused. Because if you go to the American Express website, the official website, this credit card is not on there, okay? It's not being offered. So there's some kind of royalty thing going on here, but check it out. Like you can see right here, it says Global Hotel Collection. Okay, I'll put it on the screen here so you can see it. So elevate your stay with our luxury add-ons. It looks eerily similar to the things that American Express does. So I'm like, okay, we're getting a little warm. Maybe I'm about to eat my words. I'm like, I'll apologize. I will literally apologize if I was wrong, okay? Because I'm starting to feel danger, Will Robinson danger, that I am definitely wrong. Okay, so now I was like, all right, so it's like travel benefits, like special benefits with Amex offers. Wow, I was like, okay. You know, it says, you know, click book travel to visit the platform. I'm like, all right, man. Like if I click book travel, like what's it going to do? Where's it going to take me? So, you know, I was like, I kept perusing. I looked again. I was like, all right, more global hotel collection information. Again, enjoy complimentary benefits and value-added amenities at more than 3,000 of the world's most luxurious hotels. I was like, yo, it sounds like American Express wrote this. Okay? So I'm like, well, what is going on? So then finally I clicked the button and it took me to their site that does the bookings, okay? And I'm like, all right, I clearly can't get into the portal, so I can't see. But I know for a fact that people that have this credit card do not have the American Express features and app, okay? They are using directly Credit One. So here, let's put it up on the screen right here. So I feel like I was bamboozled because I hit that book and it redirected. I've never seen a link redirect so many times. I felt like this was some type of scam, okay? And then I scrolled all the way to the bottom to look at the very bottom of the page. And you can see it's credit1@yourconcierge.us. This website is owned and operated by 10 Lifestyle Management Limited. This isn't American Express. You're getting no American Express benefits. Their protection plans for purchases, purchase protections is nothing like American Express offers. I'm not gonna lie, being right never gets old, okay? So the crazy thing is we've pretty much uncovered it right here that this is not in fact a full-fledged American Express credit card. Now, unfortunately, you understand the difference in a co-branded credit card. This is not a co-branded credit card. They do not have access to the American Express app, into the American Express travel portal. This was some type of subsidiary company that was created that is handling all this, making it seem like it's American Express, but unfortunately it's not. Again, we've been bamboozled by a subprime lending company, the king of subprime lending, Credit One. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, gave you a little bit of clarity of what credit cards to stay away from. Make sure to watch the next video because it is recommended from YouTube for you, okay? And as always, make sure that you subscribe to increase your credit score.